G'day, it's Charlie ZL2CTM. Well, I've just started to put some thought into the next build and what might be of interest. And I've got a few ideas I've just sort of jotted down, which I sort of wanted to go through just briefly, just to get some feedback on, right, wrong, or indifferent. So in no particular order, the first one I had here was a CW rig, and the thinking there was to build something around this small little CW key. And my thoughts was to make something portable, and I was thinking about utilising, again, a nice simple little lunchbox, cheap and easy and cheerful, $3, there goes your box. Looking to sort of mount that at one end, and then to build the rest of the rig that way. So that's what I'm thinking in terms of the CW rig, and I'll talk about the filter when I talk about the SSB rig. So in terms of the SSB, I mentioned a while back that I was quite keen to revisit a little homebrew SSB rig, just to build on and to have a close look at what I did last time for the base rig. Start again from scratch, and just to sort of look at each component of that circuit by circuit by circuit, and because my thoughts have changed over the years, and different ideas, and maybe sort of introduce bigger and better ways of doing things. So that would be an idea for that. Why I've written here homebrew filter, I'm very conscious that I've used several times before commercial filters that I've harvested out of radios which are beyond economical repair, but I acknowledge that they can be quite hard to come by. So the idea here, potentially, if it's a good idea or not, for both the CW rig or the SSB, is to utilise that sort of handful of really inexpensive 9 megahertz crystals that I got off AliExpress some time ago, which I spent some time going through and characterising to get bunches that were within 50 hertz of each other. And as you can see there, I've still got quite a few which are well within 50 hertz, which to make up some kind of cone filter or something like that to make either 200 hertz odd for the CW rig, or 2.4K around there somewhere for an SSB rig, which may be, like I say, a bit more obtainable to do something like that, as opposed to using a commercial filter. So I'd be happy to, or interested to hear if that's something which will be of interest or not. So that's what I'm thinking there. Now the AM rig, what I wanted to do there, and what I'm sort of quite keen, I must admit, to do, is to utilise a couple of really old radios here, which I've got no real use for these at all. I picked them up on the internet for next to nothing just recently, and what I want to do, and what I'm thinking about doing for the AM rig, these are both AM radios, is to, one or the other, pull apart and use the parts to make a little homebrew AM radio. So I just pick on this one here. So what I'll be looking to do there is to pull out the modulation transformer, the AM modulation transformer there, utilise that. There's no reason why not, even though I just spoke about those crystals. It's sitting here to utilise the crystal filter that's already in the radio, so why not use that? Also to use the power transistors for, this will be the driver here and the PA, for the amplifier, so again trying to maximise the use of parts there. No reason why I couldn't use the antenna relay switch there, assuming that's still good. And like I say, just to utilise those parts, harvest them all, and then to build up another little simple AM radio for HF. So that's my thinking there. I don't really have any interest in just reconfiguring these for, say, 10 meters or the like. I would have much more enjoyment of actually pulling parts out and then trying to make a new circuit from scratch. So that's, I must admit, I'm quite interested in doing that. That would be my preference at this stage. For 4 and 5 here, just portable antenna, a tuner, and this SWR meter. And what I mean by that is I've already got a reasonably good end-fed half-wave antenna. I'm not using at that stage a 9-to-1 baling on that. It's just fitting straight into my Homebrew antenna analyzer, which has a tuner built into it. But there is opportunity here to make up another end-fed half wave, to make up another say a pi tuner for that, just a nice little small one, and then to make an audible based, potentially an audible based SWR meter. So rather than having for the tuner say a moving coil meter to indicate the SWR null, having a hands-free system whereby you're tuning for noise. This was an idea that was thrown up a year or two ago, and it's just sort of been sitting on my my list of ideas. So that's sort of bubbling to the surface as a potential idea to sort of combine those, like I say, all into one. So anyway, that's all I wanted to do. Just wanted to sort of put up a little video about my thoughts and ideas of what I'd like to do. Like I say, my preference is to play around with the AM because I've got some of these. But if there's a huge desire for this, then I can certainly look at that. Or having said that, the SSB or the CW rig. So please, if you so wish, leave some ideas down below. Otherwise, I probably won't put another video up before Christmas, so I certainly wish everybody happy holidays, as they say, and a happy new year. Stay safe in these interesting times, and I will definitely be getting back into something in the new year. So anyway, I'll say 73. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you in the new year. Cheers all.